is on? Okay. Welcome to Point and Shoot and Eat. My name is Garett Thomas, and we're finally getting this started again. This show is not really gotten too much of a start yet, so we're getting this show back on track. This is, more or less kind of geared toward the Oscars today, but it's not always about that. It doesn't have to be. Sometimes it can be about life in general in San Francisco. There's a lot of movies that play, but sometimes, there's so many restaurants available. Even though I've lived up here for almost 4 years, I still have only touched the surface of it. So there's all sorts of eating to do. I want to get started. It just happens to be my breakfast time, so don't mind if I pop open this banana right now. But eating this throughout the whole event. So, The Revenant is most likely the one that's the headliner for the Oscars this year because it has 12 nominations. No other movie has that many. The next one in line is Mad Max Fury Road with 10. Another double digit, but there were statistics though for Spotlight and The Big Short that they both received a screenplay and an editing nomination, something that neither The Revenant nor Mad Max earned. So, you kind of... By this point, I have seen 7 of the 8 Best Picture nominees. So the only one I have not seen yet is Brooklyn. I'll probably find a way to see that. I really did enjoy the film Room, actually. I'd really be surprised if Brie Larson does not win Best Actress at this point. I was happily surprised that it got 4 nominations, particularly for the director, Lenny, because most people thought that maybe it'll just be another film, so to speak, to win Best Actress, and then that's it. It's a one-off, like Monster ended up being for Charlize Theron. But no, it got 4. So I was happy about it. Getting a little hot in here. I do think that some of the actors that are up this year are almost up for the wrong performance. Take Alicia Vikander or Tom Hardy. Alicia Vikander gave a fantastic performance in Ex Machina. And she probably could have even been a double nominee for her role in The Danish Girl, which I am yet to see. But they chose what they chose. Tom Hardy also was a really great new breath of fresh air for Mad Max. But he got his nomination for The Revenant, which also he did a good job. He was quite the villain. But I think, it really kind of is going both ways. Which one did they want to choose? And I think we'll see how it plays out this Sunday. Have you ever been to Alamo Drafthouse Cinema? It's so close by here, and you can go and sit down, and rather than you finding the place to go get popcorn and all that other jazz, you can have the food delivered right to you at your seat. It's they got this whole multi-page menu. It's really kind of awesome. Reminds me very much of the Kabuki Theater, except it's not as far away. That one's out in Japantown. I saw probably at least 4 of the films by this point there. They have digital 4K projection, so it's not like you'll see an IMAX film there. I remember when Gravity came out. You have to see movies like that in IMAX 3D or you're not going to experience it the right way. It was pretty good. Now, of course, Chris Rock is the host this year, and so that whole Oscars so white controversy is definitely going to play a big role in the show's topic. And so I think he's going to try to make the best light of it, but I know he's going to also make it, punch them in the belly, because it really is something that they need to be concerned about. I know he was a host 11 years ago, and I think he can pull it off again. I think I read that he had some material already lined up, and then when this Oscar hashtag tweet developed again on Twitter, he rewrote the whole show jokes again. So be ready for more controversy, and I like that. It's not sidestepping around it. They're actually dealing with the damn topic. So I applaud that. They had a really good segment on the whitewashing on Last Week Tonight, if you got the chance to see it, with host John Oliver. I just love that show in general. Well, that's the end of this banana, so that means it's the end of this episode. So you've got to tune in to the Oscars this Sunday, February 28th, and I'm going to leave you with that. Cheers. Usually when you say cheers, it's not coffee. I'll remember that next time.